Welcome in, Pisces. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. For those of you that are new, welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that aren't aware, my name's Lisa. Welcome to Sit Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. Did want to give a big shout out. Thank you for those of you that have taken the time to support my little channel. Our little community is growing. So again, thank you so much. So Pisces is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any placement in Pisces. This is your weekly love reading for the last week in October, but as you know, time is fluid. So if you're drawn in by the title of this video, hopefully there is something that resonates. Cross watchers, as always, feel free to swap energy. If I'm talking about you versus your person, as well for you, Pisces, if you feel like you're on the other side of it. I'm going to take a look at your feelings first, and I did already try to start recording this, and I had to stop and restart. So I do apologize. A few of your cards are out. So this is how you're feeling about your person on your mind in love. So let's just dive on in here, Pisces. So I feel like definitely for a lot of you, coming together, being with this person. I feel like for some of you, definitely this kind of gives me the vibes of you and this person trying to work things out in the past. This gives me the impression that you and this person have been in a long-term relationship, and or this has been going on for a while anyway. For some of you, it could be 3 years, not for all of you, but we have the Three of Pentacles coming out. So definitely not a new, brand new relationship is really what I'm getting off these cards. So I feel like, for a lot of you, when you first came together with this person, definitely a lot of attraction. I feel like you felt like, this is the person you wanted to kind of like build a long-term relationship with. On some level here, you and this person were very different. So take it how it resonates here. So that could be a different background, different upbringing, whatever that might be. But I feel like for a lot of you, that's created a lot of separation. Like gives me the indication that, when you first got into this relationship, that you and this person, those differences kind of united you. And now I find that that these differences are what has pulled you and this person apart over time, is what I want to say. I don't know why I want to say that, but that's what I'm getting. So there, I feel like Pisces, you're kind of like holding back. I feel like a lot of things that you want to say to this person. This really gives me the indication of, you and this person calling it quits in some way, shape, or form. A lot of heartache. So I feel like you've kind of buried a lot of your feelings for a long time. And I feel like it's important for you to kind of get those feelings out. I feel like you have a lot to say to this person. I feel like maybe in the past you didn't speak your mind because you're afraid that, it's just going to make the situation worse. But I feel like in order for you to like really move forward and like heal your heart, um, that you're wanting to express what you've been holding in. So it gives me the impression that you definitely have a lot to say to this person. um, how they hurt you. I feel like you feel like this person was definitely very selfish and only concerned about themselves. So again, I feel like you've been holding back saying all of these things, but I feel like, the last week in October, you definitely may, feel the need to express your displeasure, and they kind of like the underlying what's really been bothering you about this relationship with this person. So I feel like you definitely have a lot to say. I feel like you're, been holding back, and now it's all coming to the surface. And I feel like there's going to be a pretty heated conversation, I feel, at the end of the month between you and this person. So Pisces, let's see how your person's feeling. How is this person that Pisces is dealing with in love? How are they feeling? So we have the Lovers coming out. Tell me more. Four of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Gemini. We have a little bit of air, or Capricorn. Pardon me, Capricorn, Gemini, and some water energy. And there you are. All right. I feel like this person, I feel like this person does actually deeply care about you here, Pisces. I feel like they care about you. They care about, the family, the life that you and this person had together, created together. But definitely this person, I feel like, has, kind of made like a choice here, or they're trying to make a choice about how to move forward with you. So I feel like for some of you, maybe this situation with this person isn't completely over. This gives me the energy of somebody. I feel like this person's kind of like holding on to you in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know, maybe by you expressing yourself here, this actually may kind of repair the situation. Um, yeah, let's clarify their feelings. Tell me about the lovers here. Why is the lovers here and this person's feelings? So we have the Queen of Swords coming out. And the Four of Pentacles, please. Ten of Cups. Knight of Wands. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Swords. Okay. I feel like your person here, like I mentioned already, is making a choice, or they've already made a choice. I feel like for them here, Pisces, I feel like on some level they've like emotionally detached, I feel like, from the situation or from you. So this gives me the energy of this person like needing you in some way, but at the same token kind of like cutting you off, like maybe emotionally. Like this person, I feel like when you're around them, it gives me the impression like, you walking around on eggshells, not to like upset this person. And I feel like you've had enough of that energy. Like I feel like those feelings and all this emotion that you've had bottled up is gonna come out. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've held back to kind of keep things calm between you and them. But I feel like there's going to be a pretty serious conversation at the end of October here about how you really feel about this person, what they've done, the things that have really hurt you, with that Three of Swords. And your person's in the energy of like, well, I don't feel like I've made a decision. I don't feel like I'm like kind of emotionally detaching from this situation. This person kind of feels like, I don't know, for some of you, if you let's say you're not around your family a lot because of, work or your career or whatever that might be. This person feels like you being in and out has pretty much destroyed your relationship with each other. Again, take it how it resonates. For some of you, this could also be that somebody stepped out at some point here. So this, whether that's true or not, Pisces, it just gives me the energy of, someone being in and out. So I feel like your person, whether it's true or not here, Pisces, your person feels like, you know, you've been committed and then you haven't been committed to this person or this situation. And again, I'm not saying it's true, but that's how your person is looking and or feeling. And I feel like there's been a lot of lies and a lot of deception, or this person feels like you've been deceptive to them in some way, shape, or form. So in order to move forward, I feel like this person definitely might say, you know, like the situation is done. So again, this gives me the impression that this is, somebody that you're in a long-term relationship with. For a lot of you, I feel like you're probably married to this person. Not for all of you, but I definitely feel like for a good majority of you. So I feel like, by you expressing yourself, it gives me the impression that you and this person are definitely going to have words at the end of the month about how this person, hurt you, how you feel like this person treated you terribly. So this gives me the energy. I kind of like it, Pisces, because I feel like you're kind of finally standing up for yourself against this person. And I feel like in the past, you just kind of took it. You just kind of took it. I keep getting that. And regardless, of what happened between you and this person in the past, if somebody did step out or somebody, it takes two to tango, it takes two people in a long term relationship to make it work. And I feel like this person has been, I feel, selfish. I feel like this person's only been thinking about themselves and maybe not appreciating you for, all of the things that you've done for, your family, regardless of, what happened between you and them. Um, so it kind of really gives me that energy. So I feel like it's going to be probably a pretty difficult week for you. But I do like that you're standing up for yourself here, Pisces, because I feel like this person, has possibly not really appreciated your contribution, um, you know, on some level. So let's see if this person's going to take any actions towards you. So we have the Star card coming out. Nine of Pentacles. All right. I feel like you and them are definitely going to have words. Like I already mentioned, I feel like you've already had a lot bubbling under the surface here. But I feel like this person is recognizing possibly how they contributed to the downfall of the situation, this relationship. And I feel like they know that you're both better off being on your own here, even though, it's been a long journey. Um, and again, I feel like for a lot of you, 10 wands definitely indicate, the length of your relationship or longer. But it's been a long journey to get to this point, but I feel like this person is in the energy of like not wanting to fight with you. So I feel like you have a lot to say. I feel like they definitely might hear it, but I feel like they're definitely trying to like emotionally detach themselves from you in this situation. So it kind of gives me the energy of you speaking your truth here, Pisces, this person listening and not really having much to say, to be honest. Like, I feel like this person doesn't want to like add fuel to the fire. I feel like they'll hear you out, but I feel like they've already made their choice here. So I don't know if this is like a last ditch effort of you kind of like being honest about, how this person's like hurt you. So this gives me the energy of you kind of being a little bit vulnerable with this person and them basically telling you that, I think we're better off being on our own. It's still like a certain amount of sadness to that, but um, I don't know. I mean, let's ask. Does Pisces really want to be with this person still, Spirit? Does Pisces really want to be with this person? Six of Cups. Well, that tells me that's a big yes. So I feel like, what you might be struggling with here, Pisces, is the past. So this gives me the energy of you reminiscing about, this person was your Two of Cups initially. You may have kids with this person. You may, have a long history together. So I feel like you're having a hard time possibly letting go of that. But I feel like I feel like they've like already emotionally detached. I feel like this person kind of blames you in some way, shape, or form for this relationship falling apart. And again, whether that's true or not, you know, in my experience, like I mentioned, it takes two people to make a relationship work or a marriage work. And I don't feel like there's just one person who's, 100% their fault, right? That's my personal opinion. You may agree or disagree, but all right, let's see what actions you're going to take. What actions is Pisces going to take? We have the Fool card coming out. Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Two of Swords, Three of Wands, the Emperor. All right. I feel like on some level, like I mentioned, I feel like you are in the energy of like standing up for yourself here, speaking your truth. It's really what I'm getting about how this person hurt you, how you felt that they were selfish. I feel like your person's going to respond saying, not a lot, but I feel like this person's going to be saying to you, Pisces, I don't feel like, you know, I feel like we need to heal the situation so that we can, at least be friendly, I feel, to each other. But I feel like this person's in the energy of saying, like, I'm better off being on my own. I think it's better for both of us if we just kind of like go our separate ways here, even though, we've spent a lot of time together. I feel like you're having a hard time with that because I feel like you're still kind of reminiscing about past memories with this person here, Pisces, but and wanting possibly a brand new beginning. I feel like you might say to this person that I realize how much I still, care about you, even though you really hurt me, and left me out in the cold here. I don't want to give up on the situation. So I don't know. Let's clarify your actions. Tell me about the Fool. Nine of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Five of Pentacles. The World card. All right. So definitely could be divorce here, separation. We have Justice and the Hierophant next to each other. So I feel, Pisces, that you definitely are going to say to this person, let them know how much they hurt you. I feel like you're going to also say to this person that, I've done everything I can here to try and rectify the situation with this person. I've apologized. I've told you how I felt. I told you that, I'm sorry that I walked away from you. I'm sorry that I left you out in the cold, but at the same token, I feel like you also are saying to this person, letting them know how much they actually hurt you and how you felt like this person took advantage of you in some way, how this person, um, made you feel unappreciated, how this person made you feel that they were only thinking about themselves and not you. So, and I feel like you're going to also be saying, like, I've tried to have a new beginning with you, and I've tried to, rectify the situation with you, and it doesn't matter what I do, you still leave me out in the cold here. So that's really what I'm getting here. So I feel like, Pisces, you and this person at the end of the month are going to have a pretty serious conversation. I feel like you are going to speak your truth finally. And I feel like your person's going to be in the energy of like not wanting to throw more fuel on the fire in this situation to just try and get through, you know, the end of this long-term relationship and or marriage for some of you. And I feel like as well, Pisces, you are going to be in the energy of saying, like, I feel like I've done everything I can here, but you refuse to, forgive me or let me back in. So I guess I feel like I've done everything I can in this situation. So I guess we're going to end this completely, right? With the world. I mean, your last card is the world. Your person's last card here is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. And then the bottom of the deck is Justice. So I definitely feel like, this gives me the energy of a long-term relationship coming to a close and kind of like having that last conversation about it. Um, yeah, that's really what I'm getting. All right, let's see here if we can get some advice. I feel like it's going to be emotionally a tough week for you, Pisces, but I do like I said, I feel like it's important that, just for closure on your side, I feel like it's going to be, um, what's the word? Cathartic. I feel like it's going to be cathartic after having this conversation. I feel like you're just going to be able to transmute this negative energy, get these feelings and some things that you wanted to say for a long time off your chest here. Yeah, look at that. We have happy, happy coming out. So I feel like as difficult as this might be, you definitely may feel a lot better, like when you get it all out. Yeah, I feel like you've been thinking about saying these things for a while. Because to the sea is kind of like hermit energy, so to speak. Really spending that time thinking about, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what you want for the future, and just really speaking your truth. So I feel like you are going to feel a lot happier. With this No Place Like Home card, it can definitely be illuminating what's important to you, what you're wanting, for some of you, definitely might be moving with that No Place Like Home. So perhaps if you and this person were living together, this is, finding a new space that's going to make you really happy. So wherever that might be. But I feel like you're going to feel like a big, like these 10 of Wands are like off of your back. So I feel like the month of November, you're going to be feeling a lot lighter, Pisces, and, just feeling a lot lighter and feeling like that you've done everything that you could, I feel, to, speak your truth. And now that just kind of like releases you from all this negative energy and, getting out all of these feelings that you've kind of bottled up inside for a while. And I don't know, I just feel like you're going to be feeling free. I don't know why I want to say that, but yeah. So we have Shift, which really talks about now you can focus on yourself. And that's a number 9 card. Anything else? All right, I guess that's it. So shifting your focus and now you being able to concentrate on your own happiness here. And again, I feel like for some of you, definitely might be moving. All right, let's get a one moonology for you. All right, we have a new romantic cycle begins. So new moon in Libra. And we're just leaving Libra season here soon. So I don't know if you have somebody, that you're interested in here, Pisces, in the back of your mind. Maybe for some of you, you met somebody. Or, that Six of Cups could have been you reminiscing about somebody from your past as well. All right, let's get some heart's hidden secrets for this situation. All right, so we have confusion coming out, uncertain, unclear, unsure. There's that peace card. I talked about that. I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot better. So we have perspective, better off, happiness, clearer headspace. And let's do the bottom of the deck here. So the Peace card says balance, harmony, and friendship. So I definitely feel like you're moving into better energy. So I do love it. I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot lighter, a lot happier. Yeah. So in the past here, I feel like you have gone through a lot, ending a very painful cycle with somebody, possibly somebody who was like, very stuck in their pride. We have arrogance, ego, and stubborn. So, which kind of gives me this Nine of Cups devil energy over here. But I feel like you still are, there's a certain amount of sadness, obviously, if this was a long term relationship and marriage. And I feel like for a lot of you, it definitely was. All right, guys, I'm going to end your reading here. I don't feel like it's productive to pull any specific messages from the Lover Oracle, so I'm not going to do that. I did use Heart's Hidden Secrets instead. I just feel like it's not good to hear what this person has to say, especially if this ending looks like pretty imminent. And I just feel like it's probably not in your best interest. So Spirit's telling me not to pull them, so I'm not gonna. All right, guys. So again, I hope this message helped in some way, shape, or form. If it did resonate, if you could let me know by hitting the like button, I'd really appreciate that. Just kind of lets me know as a reader that, your reading made sense, it resonated as well. I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to make a comment. If you're not aware, I do personal reads, so if you are interested in one, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is in the description box of this video. And as always, guys, if you're interested in knowing when I have new content out, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you know when I have new stuff out. All right, you guys take care, and I'll see you in November.